All
You
right,
have to do it this.
what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Challenge the Coach. It's Coach Ben and Coach Henry as usual. How's everybody doing?
Doing very well. Doing very well.
What have you been up to, Ben?
Well, playing chess and losing to Coach Henry. He's pretty good, it turns out. But besides that, yeah, not much. So I'm ready for some more chess today.
All right, so you can challenge. Let's see. Right now, I don't see Luis and Emmanuel online. They're not online, huh? Well, you better at least challenge me and Coach Ben. We'll play you.
Yep.
And if nobody challenges us, then I'm going to challenge Onichigiri and see if he responds.
Doubtful. I can challenge him, maybe. He'll see that I have at least a title.
Oh, yeah.
No, he won't respect that at all.
And that
I think I have like a 1900 bullet.
1900 bullet. Ben, you got to get that up. Come on, man. All right, I've been challenged by Megan Neidorf, and seeing as how nobody is online, I'm going to accept it. Good luck,
All right,
Megan
let's take
Neidorf.
a look. And you guys can challenge me as well. I'm Hazy 13.
All right, E4. I'm going to play my favorite Gambit, the Smith Moron Gambit. So this
don't accept play knight f6.
I think that
don't
this Gambit is very dangerous if you take it.
For sure.
I don't like Black could definitely equalize, but I don't know. It's like kind of a accelerated open Sicilian, like even a little more aggressive than the open Sicilian. But I'm down to pawn 2, so. All right, let's see if he falls into the trap with knight f6. Or she, sorry, I can't remember who is Megan Neidorf. If knight f6, I have the nice move e5 here. We got it. Okay. And yeah, this is very hard to hold for. I mean, if you play the Sicilian, you should know at least this trap. If you don't know anything else about the Smith Moore, at least don't play this. Play e6 system is a little more solid.
Oh, you got the move e5. Yeah. It's a good one to know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I can't show the tactic, but basically, if knight takes, whoops. Oh, I could draw that arrow now. If knight takes, I had knight takes, d takes, and bishop f7. And if pawn takes, then I play queen d8, knight b5, and white has an overwhelming attack. Bishop e6, I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna take and play maybe knight g5. Well, let me see. This is weird. I definitely didn't expect bishop e6. I'm gonna take it, and the pawn is weak to knight g5, but he can defend with queen d7.
Okay, I'm in a game with Sai. Looks like it's going. He's doing pretty well.
What am I saying? Ben, I missed that I'm just attacking a free knight. I was talking about playing knight g5.
Yeah, I saw that.
What? Oh my goodness.
Like everything has gone wrong,
guys.
For Black.
This is a good time to challenge me because I can't even see that I can take free pieces apparently. All right. Mahir says, "Stop viewing our game. I wanted to see everything was working, so I spectated your game. So I hope you won. I didn't see who actually won the game. Maybe we'll go back and look at that. Especially if you lost me here, then we'll analyze it for like 7 hours. Okay. All right. So now I get queen h5 check in, and this is just not good. Here I even have
everything falls apart. Or you're gonna be fancy.
Knight g6, forking the king and the rook. Look, it's a combination of a fork and a pin. 2 of my favorite tactics. All right, let me check on Ben's game if possible. Let's see.
Yeah, Sai's doing pretty well, especially if he plays knight d5 here. I think he's got some good chances.
Spectate. Oh, I can only spectate you. Okay, I'm not in the live chess thing. Okay, I'm going to have to fix my settings in 1 second here. Okay.
Let's see. But yeah, he did play knight d5, so very good Sai. And if he plays knight g5, I'm going to suffer. Okay, he didn't play knight g5. Bishop c4 also interesting.
Let me see how much this messes this up.
Looking for discoveries.
Yeah, that's still okay.
With knight b6, maybe.
Okay, I'm going to go here. All right, so let's see what's going on with Ben's game. All right, Ben, you're not up any material yet. The king is looking very sketchy. And yeah, all right.
Everything looks a bit suspicious. I think knight a5 might be okay. Okay, I'm happy to trade the bishop off. It's a nice bishop there.
Oh, I didn't realize you were Black. Yeah, I think it looks sketchy for you, Ben.
Yeah, it sure does. Yeah, I'm playing Black.
Yeah.
Maybe I can play c6, though. Give this knight the boot.
Here, I'll play
okay.
Knight d5 inside. Let's see. Wow. Yeah, I don't. Well, maybe if you can get some e4 stuff and just go crazy on the king side.
Right. Oh, I'll just put a rook on the open file. That's always never a bad idea. Yeah, knight g5 could have been played a little earlier, Sai. I think that would have been a good move. Maybe a few moves earlier. But here, I can just play queen e7 and just kick it out. Because with that knight on d5, knight g5 actually would have given me problems. Like, I would have had to go to a weird square like g8 or something.
All right. Okay. I am taking all of Megan Nydorf's pieces.
That's pretty good. All right. I'll play e4. I need to play faster, man. Sai's playing really fast. And Sai got his blitz rating up a ton, too. Like, last week, he said he was struggling to get, like, over 1,000. Now he's 1,100.
Really?
Good job, Sai.
Nice. Yeah. What'd you do, Sai? Did you do tactics?
That's what helps the most. Not just in blitz either, in all types of chess. Tactics is what decides everything.
All right, good game, Megan Nydorf. Good game, Megan Nydorf. All right, I'm going to check on Ben's game. Let's see, is anybody else playing? Huh.
Doesn't look like
where's everybody at? Somebody send a letter to Coach Luis. Tell him to get online. Let's see. Ayush says, that is not Sai. That is not Sai. That is not Sai. All right, what do you have to say for yourself, Ben? He says it's not Sai.
It's not Sai. This is Chess Pen. This is Sai.
All right, I'm trying to fix my layout and production here. 1 second. Oh boy. Stand by. Very turbulent. All right, I think that's okay. All right, I'm getting a ton of challenges. Sure, I'll take some of these. I will play R of C. Good luck, R of C. I'll play some D4.
Yeah, this is definitely Sai. I know.
All right, I do want to see Ben get flagged here, though.
I don't think so. I think I'm going to give checkmate first, hopefully. I'm pretty confident. Like, queen e3 check. I mean, there's got to be mate, right? Like, rook h2 is just mate. Yeah.
Yeah, rook h2 mate. Okay.
Still, yeah, it was a good game, Sai. You played well. Things just kind of fell apart somehow.
So this move, guys, knight f6 is already a typical mistake here. This is called the Marshall defense, but I don't think even Marshall thought this was a good move. Just cd5, and when I play e4, you can't play knight takes c3, so it's not a Grunfeld. So I just get a big center. So I just play knight f3, I play e4 on the next move. And I'll have a huge center, and you won't be able to play against it like you should in the Grunfeld.
Right.
Although I think we talked about that. If instead of taking on d5, you just played g6, I think it was a big challenge to not just transpose to the Grunfeld, huh?
Yeah, you actually have to figure something out there, yeah. I've had that played against me before. It was very interesting.
In a tournament
game or blitz? But you should just play a regular Grunfeld. Someone played against me in the all-night tournament we had.
Oh,
I think it was... Who was it? I can't think of his name, but... Yeah, that was an interesting opening. All right, I am free for a game. If anyone wants to challenge me, please feel free. I am open. But yeah, it looks like Black's played knight c7. Not really a great square for that knight.
We spent a lot of time moving the knight around. Yeah, not
definitely,
so good.
Definitely.
I'm just getting my pieces out like normal.
I'm going to have my revenge against Glowing Actor. Okay, he's going to play the English. I'm not going to simul until maybe a little bit later today. I'm not feeling simuls yet.
Well, I'm going for the very, very classical. I don't know if you call it classical because I don't even know if it's that good, but the standard H-pawn attack versus the Feingold setup.
Let me see.
I think it's because
good to me.
I was watching some Simon Williams earlier, and this is what he does every single game. So,
I mean, it's such a logical plan, though, right? I mean, with the G6 pawn, it's a lot easier to open up your H file and then checkmate your opponent. So I like it. I like to go for that plan as well.
But you play Feingold systems as both colors, so you can't be that scared of it.
Well, I mean, I get checkmated sometimes myself, so I wish I could say I'm flawless with it, but that would be a lie.
All right, my plan is bishop h6, bishop g7, queen h6, and mate to follow.
Definitely. But it's good that he took with the f-pawn, actually. So you get some seventh line.
Yeah, definitely. Now he can always play queen e7, like after right here, queen e7, and then bishop g7. It's not really that scary of a threat.
Exactly.
I'll still do my best, though.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's see. How is your game going?
It's going all right. I have an isolated pawn, but they have a weak pawn on c3, so we'll kind of see how it goes.
Interesting.
It's typical type of English positional game, I guess.
Really? That doesn't look typical. This looks bad for white. What did? Oh, Ben, we lost your video on Zoom. Okay, you're back. Yeah, I think that c-pawn just looks weak, right? I mean, white.
I agree.
Maybe
F4 now. The E3 weak too. I'm gonna play knight C4.
Yeah, so many weak pawns. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, knight c4 is a really brutal move positionally because, like, one, you can never ever play pawn c4 and get rid of the weakness, and it's accenting how weak the e pawn is. So, all right, he
okay.
Arav played queen e7, so
very well done. Still looks good for white. I mean, you got full control of the center, Henry. So you're doing good. Be that.
Maybe I shouldn't castle queenside. Maybe that makes it sharper. I'm not really sure though.
Yeah, it's always hard to judge actually, but I don't think you're in any trouble when you castle queenside. It looks like your attack is way faster than black's.
All right. Wow, those are two good knights you have there, Ben.
Thanks. And they look good, right?
Yeah, and if he takes it, it's just going to be a good rook. Again, hitting that weakness.
Yeah. And now h3 is loose because the g2 bishop's not there, so the guy do something to protect that. Okay, they play g4, but now it's just it gets really easy to play. I can play like queen e7, just hit the e3 pawn some more.
Yeah, guys.
I think it's going to be really tough for black.
You can't.
For white.
You can't leave yourself with these weaknesses, right? I mean, these are like the game is almost positionally like just completely over. Like you're almost just playing for tricks, right? I mean,
right. I can even wait to take on e3 just improve all the pieces. And now I will take. Should I take the bishop on d2 first? I don't know if it matters. Let's just take on e3 right away. Don't see why not. We can trade everything, but if he trades, then both c3 and h3 are loose.
Yep.
So yeah, it's really tough for.
You took one weakness, but there's still more weaknesses to play against, right?
Definitely. Okay, knight b5 is interesting. I think I'll just take on h3. See if he wants to take on a7. I'm okay with that. Then I can take back on c3, and looks like I'm up 2 pawns. So when you're up 2 pawns, that's usually good. Okay, I'm gonna play king f8. Not allow rook e7. Activate the king. I'll trade. Always trade when you're ahead. And I also saw I can play rook b3 and win more pawns.
Now you should play king g8. Play king g8.
The only bad move, really. That's actually the only move that loses. So.
You could hang your rook inventively too.
Flagging will also make me lose.
Oh wait, I forgot. I'm gonna flag in this game too. Oh boy.
Yeah, don't flag against Arav.
I've got to play fast. I'm gonna lose a lot of rating points if I flag the Arav. He's played pretty decently so far, but I think that I don't know. I just have too much going on the king side, really.
Okay, guys, glowing actor. Never go into don't let me go into this king and pawn game. I can win this with my eyes closed. Really, you need to keep rooks on and try and flag or something. That's your only chance.
Yeah, I see that so often, and I don't know what it is. Like to me, it's very clear that a rook and pawn in game is something that's very possible to draw down 1 or even 2 pawns. You know, king and pawn in game, no hope, except in very rare circumstances. Like if your king is blockading the pawn, okay, then you can calculate it and see if you have the opposition. But in general, like you're down 2 pawns or something, like you know, this is
there's no chance really.
Yeah, I think that you know it's counterintuitive that the game becomes simplified as you trade pieces, but when you trade off that last set of pieces, you trade off the last pair of rooks, it suddenly becomes very complicated again.
I'll just do the roller mate. All right, good game, glowing actor. I got my revenge from last time. All right, looks like you're going to checkmate Arav or something.
Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm going to play a few checks probably at least.
All right. Actually, I don't want to play Mega Knight or they've already played a game with you. I'm going to play someone new. I'm going to play Anchi Boy. So good luck, Anch.
All right, good game, RFC. All right, guys, I'm just going to watch Ben's game because it's kind of hard for me to flip back and forth. Again, if anybody has seen our coaches, Coach Luis and Coach Emmanuel, you better give them a call. All right, so we have d4, knight f6 on the board. Let's see if Ben plays d5 here.
You know what? I'm going to go for a King's Indian and see what happens.
Because
it's an opening that I've had very bad results with as black. I've only played it not many times, but I don't know. It's hard. It's difficult for me to play such an opening.
And he plays the Ben Feingold Variation. I like this. This is what I play against the King's Indian because Usually a King's Indian player, they want to checkmate you on the king side, and playing bishop f4, e3 makes it annoying for them to do that. It's no way to get an advantage as white, that's for sure, but it kind of takes them out of the checkmate territory at least. But okay,
Yeah,
looks like Ben is still trying to play e5.
Yeah, I'm thinking rook e8. I can still play e5 or something.
Yeah, that's kind of like why I said this is not a way to play for an advantage. Like you put your bishop on f4 and they can play knight h5 or e5, you know. But okay, I played this way in tournaments. Like it's a good way to get like kind of a simpler position. At least I switched to d4 without, you know, learning anything. I don't think you have to learn an opening to play it, but anyways, I was too scared to play like
I think bishop d3 was a blunder. I think I'm getting a fork now.
Let's see.
Oh wait, no. Knight takes. No, never mind. I thought the bishop wasn't on d3, and then there would be like some queen takes queen tricks.
Okay, and next just comes well. No. Bishop g5, e4, knight takes e4.
Ooh, bishop g5. But okay, sure. But still, I'm happy with black. I feel like I'm fine. Like
let's see if Anchi can find their way out of this. Now they do have to burn a lot of time on this, and this is a 3+2. Okay, he found bishop g5. Good.
Yeah, I guess h6 is logical.
It's definitely worth spending the time to figure out the tactics so you don't lose a piece, right? Because.
So yeah, very good, Anch. I agree. Yeah, it's a sign of a good chess player when you know the critical moment, I guess, where you really have to find the right move. All right, do I take? I guess taking with knight. Don't see why not. Still threaten e4.
Oh, I don't like e4.
Yeah, now that bishop on d3 is what I would call a big pawn. Not a good light square bishop at all now.
Yeah,
and I'm going to go ahead and pin that knight.
Instead, I mean, even playing like maybe just queen c2 or moving the bishop even. If you play queen c2, you can play rook d1 next as a natural way to develop, right? It looks like I think you have a pretty reasonable position there. I mean, you're not worse. But here,
definitely.
Yeah.
I guess it's still fine. I mean, of course, I have the King's Indian bishop on g7 too, so I guess I can't really say too much. Go back to e6.
Yeah, I wonder what that is. I guess it's just that the black has more like serious potential to play f5, really. I don't know if that's what it comes down to. But either way, just because your opponent has a bad bishop doesn't mean you have to make yours bad too.
Definitely. To be honest, I didn't even consider knight takes e5 after bishop b6, but he doesn't go for it. Maybe I'd like bishop takes h3 there or something. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, knight d5 makes a lot of sense. I will take...
Ohm says, where is Coach Luis and Coach E? That's what we're wondering, Ohm. If you have seen
we're not sure.
Have you seen our coaches? Where are they?
I'll take with knight, I think. Didn't want to let that knight stay there.
Oh, I just realized I don't have the times on here. Ugh. All right, readjusting.
Okay, queen b3, hitting b7. Makes sense.
All right, Ben, I think you got a simul. We don't have enough coaches online.
All right, sounds good. I'll start playing against Unplugged then. Since I do have a good time advantage against Anch, sure thing. I'll start playing against Unplugged.
All right.
All right, good luck. I think I remember. I can't remember who Unplugged was. I know their name. I just can't think of it. Well, okay, if you guys, I don't know. I think if I'm going to sign on, I'm going to need like a 5-minute game instead of a 3-minute
5-minute game?
Right, I don't know. 3 minutes tight. But all right, I'm going to accept all the challenges.
All of them? All right, I'm going to take on Bobby Shoddy at the same time.
All right. Sounds good. I'll accept 3. No more than 3, though. It's going to be tough. I'm not going to flag. I'm going to play instantly. That's what I have to do.
Yeah, you're playing bullet or even faster, honestly. Like 30-second bullet pace, honestly. If you're playing 3-minute games. Why are you taking 3-minute 0 increment? Ben is crazy. That's what we learned.
It's okay.
Let's see. Okay, so I think White is doing fine in this game. We managed to get rid of that bad bishop, and Black still has his bad bishop. So I like what Anchi is doing there. This.
I think I like hung a knight or something in the other game.
How does the knight get trapped that early? That was a crazy opening. Oh my goodness!
I never saw it get trapped that early before either.
The knight is trapped. That is a ridiculous opening. Okay. And then here looks like the most normal game so far, at least. All right, I got to get back to this. All right. So my opponent played queen h4 check. So obviously the queen is not very well placed on h4, but my king is not very well placed on f1. So we'll see which one is worse placed there. So normally you go back to queen h6 here to hold on to the pawn against like d4 and stuff. So let's see. But I don't know about knight f6. I guess if I play e5, they're going to play knight h5 and really, really hold on to that pawn. So that seems pretty reasonable. I'll play knight c3. Hold on to this pawn. I'll try to play d4 next. That's what you want to do in the King's Gambit usually. All right, so Ansh is completely winning here? No? Okay, looks good for Ansh.
He's up a pawn. Yeah, that's probably winning.
All right.
Pawn is good.
Here we're down a knight, but somehow, yeah, I like that. You got at least you could try this queen h4 stuff, right?
I hope he doesn't see
There's some
checkmate
hope.
one.
This is like I don't know, maybe Marshall style, but down a piece if you can play f4, f5.
Yeah, hopefully.
Bishop f6 here. All right, this is still looking reasonable for Ben. This is Ben's best hope so far, I think. All right, what's going on here? He plays knight c6.
I think I'm happy with my game against Ansh now. I got to split the pawns or isolate one of the pawns. We'll see, though. It's still going to be tricky.
You're happy to be down a pawn?
Well, I'm not happy to be down a pawn, but I have a good chance of getting it back. Well, maybe not anymore.
King goes to d5. Knight goes to e5 check. Pawn advances.
Yeah. Oh, I almost had chances. Almost.
All right, but you still got to figure out how to get your king off of that e6 square, right?
Mm-hmm. You got to figure out some things, right?
I feel like there's going to be some tactic involving.
Oh, this one now I have bishop b4.
Pushing
now I won
d7.
my pawn.
Oh, I got the pawn back. You made it look easy too. Wow.
Well, he was a little bit low on time, so fair enough. I don't know what this king and pawn ending will be. Probably draw. If I had to guess.
Yeah, but he's lower on time than you, but you're playing slower than him because you're simling. That is an interesting mismatch. All right, let's see. I got to make a move against Mr. Bobby Shoddy. This I could play. This now. And your knight has to go somewhere weird, so let's do that. This knight is not pinned because my king is on f1, not e1. All right, let's see here. This looks like a draw, but yeah, it's still pretty much impossible to mess up as long as Ansh doesn't do something ridiculous here. Oh wait, well now we get this race, but surely okay. If you go for the race, I'm pretty sure Ansh wins. So
I'm just getting checkmate. I think against Unplugged. We'll see.
All right, let's see if Ben can get to the
I'm
repetition
gonna flag
here.
Against.
Come on, go for it, Ben. You know you're gonna lose. Okay, he got the draw. He got the draw.
I was hoping that would be repetition.
Excellent.
I wasn't sure.
You just have two games, right?
Yeah, just 2 games now, and I'm gonna flag in both those. Oh, and then I got forked and stuff.
That's looking bad. You're down a
This
whole.
is Unplugged as Ohm. Unplugged as Ohm. Now I remember.
Just resign that game against Ohm, and then see if you can hold down a pawn against the other guy. I think that's your best hope.
I agree. Good call. Good call.
All right.
VB7, good luck. I'm not going to accept your draw now. I am down a pawn, but okay, what's going on? Let's put a rook on the second. That's never a bad idea, right?
I just gave Bobby Shoddy a rook. That's not good.
Are you simling too?
No, I'm just playing one and trying to follow along with your games a little bit.
That makes sense. I mean, following along with my games is probably more distracting than me playing them, honestly.
All right, knight g3. I guess king g1, and I at least still have knight c7 check, so it's not completely over for me. It's a mess, which is what you want from the King's Gambit, so I'm happy.
Right, definitely. Okay. BB7 might flag me.
You should have beaten Ben, but 3 minutes is too short. You picked the time control, bro. Don't blame us.
Yeah, and I was simultaneously against 3 people.
That is 100% on you.
Not my fault. But okay, it was still well played. Well played, Ansh.
Okay, so
now I think I'm getting chances. I got checkmate, back rank checkmate against VB7.
I gotta see this. What?
Yeah, never do
1464. 1464 is too much to play King G1 here. That was the helpmate that I suggested you play like 3 games ago. Remember I told you play King G8, play King G8.
Yeah, that was about what I was gonna say actually.
Yeah. Okay.
The only move that loses.
Guys, if you have no pieces on the back rank and your king is behind 3 pawns, you better have alarm bells going off constantly. I mean, that's like the #1 thing that a good player will think about. Like, it'll be at the absolute front of their minds. It'd be crazy for them to blunder something like this. Okay, knight g3 comes back. That, I think he thinks that's leading to checkmate, but the knight covers h2, so that's a problem for him. All right, so now I think I can advance here.
Are you getting checkmated? Oh no.
No, my knight covers h2. But I was just about to play. I was just about to play d5, but then he could play. Oh wait, I can take a queen. Bishop h6.
Taking a queen is usually good.
What? I didn't see that I took a queen. I just saw that this was. I don't know what I saw. There's nothing like playing really, really bad and still accidentally finding the right moves, right? I mean, I need to see I can take a queen. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going for tricks against Hero Brian Chess. I don't know who Hero Brian Chess is, but good luck to you.
All right, the kid.
And as long as the castle, will be fine.
The kid you drew against said, "I wish you went for the race." Yeah.
The race?
The pawn race in the king and pawn end game.
Oh no, I felt like if I let that happen, I would probably lose.
That's the kind of thing that I would just completely waste 10 minutes calculating an over the board game.
Yeah, obviously I can't calculate anything either. I was just making whatever moves looked.
Oh no, it was obvious that it was lost. I'm just saying I couldn't help but calculate it anyways. All right, so what's going on here? Knight e4. But
yeah, I'm going for straight tricks. If black just castles, they're okay. Maybe I still have knight d6, but I mean they can play like queen c7 or something. I'm not sure. It was a weird opening, honestly.
It's interesting though. Yeah, I mean if you get your knight on d6 and you take on e6, then it's not going anywhere anytime soon. You know. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like I haven't developed enough my king side. Something bad usually happens when you don't develop your king side. That's what Paul Morphy taught us.
Yep.
So yeah, always castle if it's safe. I think that's what black's best moves.
Yeah, here I mean there's not really anything else to think about. Like the pin is so annoying because it's like and castling protects your bishop on g7. As long as you're not hanging the knight on f6, like make sure that doesn't hang and then castle, right?
Right. And also, I mean, it stops knight d6 check ideas too. I mean, it all just makes sense.
Yeah, otherwise I don't even know what to play. You can't play queen e7 because of d6, so yeah, I don't. Okay,
right.
Well,
now I have the fork.
Yeah, now I have knight d6.
Yeah. Oh, my mind might get trapped, I guess, but I'm still happy. If black can't castle, I have to play king f8, I guess. But I guess after queen c7, my knight will be trapped.
Oh, why did you resign?
Guys, too early to resign.
Yeah. Hero Brian, after knight takes b7, queen c7.
Actually, I do have bishop a3 check, and then I get to save my knight.
Okay, but he didn't see that.
But I didn't see that yet.
Yeah,
I just saw that.
the only way to save the knight, like Ben was saying, bishop a3 check, king moves, and then we can move the knight back to d6. Okay, but yeah, don't resign there. Like I think he just didn't see queen c7. Is at least trying to trap the knight, right?
Right.
Okay.
All right. We are open for challenges. So we're the only two coaches, so challenges.
I know. I swear we used to have more coaches, Ben.
Guess they all disappeared.
All right, you guys better challenge me or I'm going to challenge Coach Ben, and nobody wants that to happen.
Yeah. I'm going to have to lose all my rating points then.
Yeah.
You're really like 1900.
Yeah, I'm not even above 2,000, yeah.
All right, good luck, Ayush.
I'm going to play Mr. Anchi Boy. All right, I have blacks, so I'm predicting that I'm going to get 2 knights. Oh, he plays d4. Okay. Let me
I'm going to get some Petrov action in here.
Ooh, 4 knights.
And then transpose to the 4 knights. The most exciting opening in chess.
Well, if he plays d4 here, it could still be interesting. But anything else, yeah, it's pretty lame. Okay, play knight c6, knight f6. I mean, the classical way to play against the London is the best way to play against London. So
sounds right.
Bishop
yes, with c5, yeah.
So my rule of thumb as black in the 4 knights is that if white does any of these weird sidelines, bishop e2 or a3 or something, I just play the Scotch 4 knights myself. I just play d5.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That makes sense. I was going to play d5 next.
Yeah, because that plan is actually pretty decent for white, and black has to know what they're doing to equalize, so why not reverse it? All right, so here, this is kind of, okay, this is above the level that Anchi Boy should care about if he wants to play London at 1500, but this move order is not too good, really. If you play knight f3 early, because I get this queen b6 thing, and then black is at least equal, and there's a lot of ways you could end up a lot better, too.
Yeah, this is a...
So instead, you want to play knight d2 instead of knight f3.
Yeah, this is when I first started just looking to any opening against, the London, and this is what came up. So
yeah,
it happens a lot. I get this queen b6 all the time, actually.
Mm-hmm. But I will say, like, for example, Gata Kamsky has played this as
yeah, it's actually not so terrible. It's just not. White's not playing for a big advantage, but
yeah,
it's an opening.
Although, I can't remember what I'm supposed to do here. I don't think it's bishop f5. Bishop f5, queen. I think that's wrong somehow.
Bishop f5 is good. I shouldn't have told you that, but yeah, that's the right move.
No, bishop f5 here is wrong. Bishop f5 is only good after queen b3, c4, queen c2. For some reason, the exchange stack is good. He's just going to take my bishop on f5. I don't.
No, he can take on c5. That's right. You're right.
Oh, take on c5 first. Yeah. Okay.
The in-between move. I have actually fallen for that myself before. Man. You're right.
All right. Ben was trying to get me to lose a piece, man. All right. So,
yeah, I'm not.
All right. I'm just gonna take on c5 and put my rook on c8. It looks like a pretty reasonable way to play. But all right, you did not give me all the traps I wanted. So I have to settle for equality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love facing the London as black for sure.
I mean, yeah, it's both sides get a reasonable opening, and that's all you really want.
I meant I like facing the knight f3 London. The bishop f4 London is a little scary. For example, as Ben found out, d4, d5, bishop f4, c5, and then White took on c5, and Ben was like, "What?"
Yeah, it was a 10. It was a 10-0 game too. It actually worked out that I lost that game because then I ripped out my next 6 wins, and it all ended up okay.
Yeah, I lost to Coach E in the first round of that tournament, so it was all downhill from there.
Right. Whoa. Dude, Ayush, is he getting some crazy sacrifice in? What's going on? Oh, well, maybe he is. Knight takes e5. I play knight takes. He has f4 followed by e5. Is that his idea? Whoa. That would be crazy. Yeah, Ayush was thinking for a really long time. So. Maybe he's found something. I'll take it. See what he's got. Yeah, of course.
That looks wrong somehow. Like maybe just
I know,
h6 at some point.
I can't refute it.
I've got to play a lot faster here. All right, rook c8. Maybe I'm threatening knight b4. Maybe not.
I'm just gonna play knight c6 and say, you know what, that was well played. Maybe I should have done something a bit more testing than that, but oh well. Too late. Yeah, that was a good find, Ayush. I think that was a really, really nice sacrifice.
All right, I got the knight b4 trick against Anchi Boy, forking the queen on c2 and bishop d3. That's always good.
Nice.
And now it's a lot harder for him to get rid of my knight.
Oh yeah, that is a nice one. Very nice one. Yes.
Yeah.
Because if he takes on f6, I think I'm still just take on f6, and even though I have an exposed king, I'm.
Also, just for the kids at home, I just am now realizing I had knight takes d4 in this move. Knight takes d4, queen takes d4, c takes d4, rook takes c2. Okay, well, I missed that.
Okay. Well, still, you get the bishop pair off. And
all right. I'm gonna grab this pawn.
Take it. Yeah, that's I think c3 can't even be defended next either, so it all works out pretty well.
Well, he takes b7 and a7, so I wish I was as optimistic as Coach Ben was, but.
Always be optimistic about your position, even if it's lost.
Oh wait, I forgot. I have knight e2 check, picking up the bishop. Yeah, that's the thing. Like if you play like reasonable moves, then the tactics are just gonna work out for you. Like I didn't see that I had knight e2. I just deserved to have knight e2 because I didn't play the London, so I automatically get a good position. That's not true at all.
Yeah, but I see what you're saying.
All right. Set up tricks, and I need to castle and avoid a hassle on the next turn. Let's go here.
It's a good saying. Man,
this should be
you're just going straight for checkmate. I can respect it. I have to play king h8, defend my exposed king while I can. And maybe I can use the g file myself. Yeah, Henry looks like he's getting 2 rooks on the 7th. That's
no, that's
pretty
White.
Good.
That's White who has 2 rooks on the 7th.
That's Ansh. Good job getting 2 rooks on the 7th.
It doesn't. I mean, I have F7 defended. I'm not going to lose a lot of sleep
Knight
over
G5
this.
is going to give you some big trouble, though, Henry.
Who cares? I'm taking on. I take on D4. I'll play moves.
Fair enough.
All
right.
Oh boy.
So I'll accept your challenge after my game's done. I don't want to simul yet because I'm not in a winning position. So, by any means, Ayush's playing quite well so far.
I'm playing really bad. I'm up a whole piece. I'm just doing nothing here. I put my bishop on A1. What did I do that for?
Yeah, the bishop can't go anywhere at all.
Okay, I'm gonna redeploy and try to attack this weak pawn at least.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it might come down to a scramble too. Yeah, Ayush has been thinking for a long time in my game, so that gives me hope. I'm gonna flag him or something. Oh wait, is his bishop trapped? Is that why he was thinking? If I play Queen G6, his bishop gets trapped. Huh. I mean, Rook G3 would have defended that. Maybe he just didn't see that. Or maybe I'm missing something, but Queen G6 looks like a bishop. Yeah, I don't know, Henry.
Yeah, I messed it up like beyond comprehension. It's really
Rook B8. Amazing. This is looking dicey. Oh no, that doesn't work. Rook takes F8.
Well, don't tell him about it, Ben. God.
But okay, still feel like
I've got 2 pawns.
Yeah, 2 pawns. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough in time trouble.
Yeah, especially when my pawn gets there. Oh, come on. If he goes for the king of pawn in game, I'm going to fire him as a student. Oh, wait, I just missed a fork. Ugh. All right, he gave it to me again. Second try. All right.
Nice.
The result was never in doubt, guys. Never in doubt.
Yeah, I think it was a pretty clean win by Coach Henry.
Smooth conversion.
That's the lie.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna kind of flag guy. I think you just played a little bit too.
Good game, Ansh. You played pretty good when you were down a piece. You just immediately put your rooks on the 7th and started causing me some problems. But okay, yeah. I tricked you.
Yeah, Ansh played really well there. Yeah, good job hanging in there, Ansh, for sure. It shows to never give up. It doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah,
always play on.
And good job to Coach Henry, honestly, hanging on, down to extreme.
Yeah, good job, Henry. Hang on after all that pressure. Exactly.
All right, so Ben is similarly up a piece, but now his rooks are active instead of his opponents, which is a better way to do it.
Yeah, but they have 3 seconds, and I'm gonna flag them. It feels good to be on the side that's flagging.
Play Rook G2. Teach them a lesson that life is hard. Play Rook
G2. No, I'm not gonna be that dirty. But I'm just gonna take on D3 instead. Then play Rook here, and then okay. Good game, Ayush. Yeah, I think that was a really nice tactic you found with the whole knight takes E5 business. That was pretty awesome. All right. Grandmaster Sai.
Yeah, Sai is demanding in the chat that you accept this challenge, so you better
I will accept. Yes, I will accept. Let's play a modern.
Let me check
Go
this.
G6 right away.
Where is this?
And
spectate. What?
I'll start simuling now as well. I'll accept Sai's challenge.
All right, let's see. E4, D6, Knight F3, Bishop G7. All right. Oh, D5 right away? I don't even know this. Okay.
When you simul, you turn your brain off and just make whatever move looks best. Yeah. Bishop F4. Oh, Sai. That must have been
what?
Mouse slip, I hope.
No. He played C3 and then decided he was playing a London.
Yeah, I guess that's why you can't always transpose.
Sai, explain yourself in the chat immediately, or we're going to come to your house and demand, why did you play Bishop F4? Was it a mouse slip, or were you trying to play the London? And you have to be honest, okay? All right, let's see. Ben is also playing... Wait, who is this? Is this the other side?
I'm playing against 2 sides, yeah. Both sides at the same time.
Excellent. Well, ChessPen is doing a lot better than the other side here.
Right. Looks like some... Okay, Bishop H3. That's the typical plan to try and get that strong bishop off of G2 and weaken my king a little bit. All right, I will accept a rematch, Grandmaster Sai. Let's do it. You need some redemption after that. Let's go King's Gambit.
Ooh, nice.
Let's have some fun.
I just played that against somebody.
Okay. The other side, it looks like D5 does drop the E5 pawn.
Oh wait, so guys,
be careful.
Luis is in the chat. Luis, if you can hear me right now, you better get on chess.com. These kids are itching to play you. Unless you're busy, in which case don't. Okay, Ben plays knight f3, aka kind of like he's too scared to play, the real King's Gambit with bishop c4. So he goes for
that's a disaster. Okay, the other side going for discovery tricks. I can respect that.
All right, Coach Luis is online, guys. Challenge Chuny Flow. Challenge Chuny Flow.
Why did I play
Bishop d3?
King's Gambit. I got scared. Yeah, I'm trying to castle as fast as possible.
Bishop
d3.
Why not? Why not knight c3? Do we need to send you back to develop with tempo? Maybe
I should. Yeah, I should. Yeah, I tell my kids all the time not to play like that. Yeah. Oh well, I'm still fine. I'm only down 1 pawn.
You should,
like every King's Gambit player likes to be.
Man, this is some nonsense. I don't know.
I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna castle.
When
you don't know what to do, castle?
Well, you could take on c2. Well, that's probably too risky. If I were black, I would play knight c6, maybe, and go queenside even.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, their position is a bit unsafe.
He takes on c2. That's greedy.
A pawn's a pawn, though.
No, but this is what I think. Like, you're up a pawn. You really need to be up 2 pawns at the cost of falling even further behind in development. Like, you're still 2 moves away from castling. I don't know.
That's a good point. In fact, that's how a lot of Morphy's opponents lost. Yeah. They just fell too far behind and then got checkmated. So hopefully that happens with me as well. But I think more importantly, I need to make sure I don't get too low on time since I am simultaneous.
And I think he needs to go queenside, because if he goes knight f6, he still can't castle because the bishop on e7 hangs. So knight c6 and then...
Oh, the other side, the non-general manager, g5. So this has happened twice in this game, Sai. When you make a move, make sure it doesn't unprotect one of your pieces. Very common thing.
The truth hurts. That's all I can say about that move. All right.
Yeah. So knight f6, I'm just going to play rook e1, make sure that black cannot castle ever.
All right, wow.
Also throwing checkmate 1.
And Coach Luis is already 200 moves into a collie here. Interesting.
That's why collies are tempting. It's they're easy to play. I kind of like it myself. I never played it before as white, but
this is the problem. I think white is doing some crazy pre-move setup that they learned. They're like, oh, I play c3, bishop d3, e3, d4, and then I prepare e4 by playing rook e1. He played, and Coach Luis played e5, right, breaking in the center, and white just played e4, and then Coach Luis played e4, forking the knight and the bishop. Come on, guys, we can't be pre-moving it. Like, you got to pay attention to what your opponents are doing. Okay, just because you're playing the collie, if they play e5. That's a huge break. You have to figure out what you're going to do. Probably take on e5, right? But we'll see. I mean, now Coach Luis is up a piece and up a minute. It's not looking good. I would resign, RF. All right, here, yep, Ben is up. I know, Ben, your king is in an unusual spot. I've never seen the king really on f3 with the pawns on e3 and g3 is unusual, but...
Well, it went out to take my queen back. So sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I mean, the good news is, whenever you exchange queens, generally the king becomes a lot safer no matter where it is. Well, not always, but generally speaking.
Okay, here.
And I think against Grandmaster side, they're in a really tough spot after knight d4. I'm not sure what they're going to do. They're still thinking. I don't know if he's going to figure a way out.
Knight d4 looks like a completely crushing move to me. Huge threat of knight takes c6 and queen e7 checkmate. You can't take the knight. What can we even do here?
Yeah, hopefully there's no defense. I'm gonna the other side's about to flag me though. Now that I just noticed, so I need to play fast.
Okay, he just castles, but okay, now he's giving a piece, and this is game over because you're still behind in development. You still get checkmated. You're just also down a piece, right? Oh wait, is there a rook e8? Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I spoke a little too soon there. Maybe instead Ben should have gone queen a6 check and stuff. But well, the good news is Sai is about to flag in this game, so you can still win this.
Exactly, that's what I'm going for.
All right, and Sai.
I think I got to trade it off. I think I have to get my queen up.
Sai has taken down Ben, and so one Sai flagged Ben, and the other Sai is getting flagged by Ben. All right, so now Ben is of course losing here.
Up too much time.
But he's also up too much time. So
I'm just gonna. I know Bishop takes f4, loses a piece, but yeah, she's just pre-moving because he has to. It's a bit unfortunate. Just comes down to these silly.
Come on, play rook b8. Tell him that. Teach him that life is hard.
I'm going to play A3 instead. I'm sorry, Grandmaster Sai. You deserved that win there. That was a nice, really nice calculation by Grandmaster Sai, figuring out a way out of that after knight d4. Castle and queen side, very nice move. Followed up with the rook e8.
Very, very good luck. I mean, calculation by Sai, seeing a way out of that.
No, I think he calculated that. Well,
Sai, tell us if you calculated it, because I definitely didn't. I was shocked when you. Oh my goodness! There goes Ben's queen. All right, and Coach Luis, as expected, is winning up a piece against RF. So,
yeah, good game to both the sides. All right, Ayusha's demanded that I do a huge simul.
All right, but you guys, you know what? Challenge him to 5+2. Give him a chance. Give him a chance at least. All right. Challenge Ben to 5+2.
That sounds fair. That sounds fair.
I mean, 5+2, I think technically is classically rated in most chess federations, right?
I don't think that's true.
Well, it should be. All right. Oh, nice. Coach Luis found a very accurate checkmate. Yeah. Okay.
So good game. Challenge us all. Look, Luis is here. He's accepting challenges.
Yep. We're all online and we got no challenges. Sai says he calculated everything.
That's a good answer. That's the answer I would give too.
I believe it, Sai.
All right. Yeah, I think the other side. All right. I usually challenge me to 5-2. I'm going to accept it. So other people challenge me to some 5-2 or some 5-minute game. So I have some time. I'm going to play the Polish or the orangutan. I don't know how people call it, but it's 1b4. It's pretty bad.
Why are you playing 1b4?
Because I'm having some fun.
Okay.
It's not so terrible. I mean, you get your bishop to b2, but your pawn on b4 is a bit weak. All right, I will accept that challenge.
Bobby Shoddy's thinking a lot here. Here, actually, this trade bishop takes d2, bishop takes e5 is actually pretty good for black because you get knight c6 with tempo, and tempo matters more than the pawns. Okay, but
yeah, it's unintuitive. Yeah, I never liked that myself. Honestly, I don't. I know that's good, but it feels weird to give up the wing pawn for the central pawn. But yeah, there is some justification sometimes.
All right, let's see.
Oh, Grandmaster Sai challenged me to a 30-second game. Wow.
Sai, Sai, you are banned. No, nobody accepts any challenges from General Manager Sai.
Oh, that's funny.
He says it's by accident. If it's by accident, then resign, Sai. If it's by accident, then resign.
I'm okay with it. I'm still gonna flag him, even though I'm simuling.
All right, I gotta see this. Is Ben actually gonna flag him? Come on, make moves quick. Just move quick.
I'm gonna pre-move everything.
All right, Sai. Very honorable, Sai.
Oh, you didn't have to resign, Sai. I was okay with it. It was good fun.
He only resigned to avoid flagging Ben. All right, Sai, get back in there. Challenge him to 5-2. Challenge him to 5-2. He'll take it. Actually, he'll probably take it if you challenge him bullet again, honestly. But
yeah, it's hard to keep track. That's just turn my brain off.
All right, get back in there, Sai. All right, let's see. Bobby Shoddy. Yeah, I mean, it looks like White's opening was justified, right? We have all the space in the world on the queen side, right?
Right. I really want to play d4.
And b4 fits into that. D4, really? Just kind of...
Yeah. It feels like the right move. Now I'm going to get my knight into f5. If I can get my knight into f5, I'm happy.
Can they just take it?
Well, I mean, his bishop was under attack, so he's had a trade.
But like bishop e6, okay, he traded bishops.
True.
Now I agree.
Trade, I guess.
I agree that you're getting united at f5 now, but you can still play g6. And well, okay, tactically that might be sketchy. I was thinking g6 if they have time for rook e8, bishop f8, bishop g7, that were Lopez maneuver. But in an open position like that, you're going to get wrecked with this discovery. The bishop is strong on b2, right?
Definitely, yeah.
I mean,
that's a dream.
This is almost looking like a model game for 1b4. I think everything worked out. The bishop is beautiful. The space on the queen side, very harmonious. And b4, bishop b2 fits right into it.
d5 is interesting, though. I kind of just want to I kind of just want to trade everything and win a pawn on d5. But I don't know if that's...
Dang. I don't know. Somehow I'm drawn to knight g7. I don't know.
Yeah, me too. You know what? I see a pawn. I'm going to take a pawn.
Did Sai challenge you again?
Did he?
Oh.
Someone challenged me to a 3-2 check 3 check game. Okay,
What?
good job. Good luck, Ara. I'm going to accept the 3
You're
check.
accepting 3 check? Oh my goodness. Sai, don't challenge me. Challenge Ben. Get back in the simul.
I'm going to have to keep in mind which game's doing the 3 check, too. That's going to be really
That's
difficult.
ridiculous. All right, so Arv is playing 3 check. I think most of us know how it works. If you don't, though, 3 check means you lose if you get put in check 3 times. And this is obviously a ridiculous opening. I think it's ridiculous in either 3 check or real chess. But definitely more
Going
ridiculous
for
in
knight
real
C7
chess.
check. 1 check down.
You know it's not good, Ben. You know it's not good. I mean,
I don't know anything about 3 check.
He gets it right back if he wants it. I mean, he could play knight C2 or something, right?
That is true. All right, it's another Grandmaster size here challenge. I'll accept. Oh man,
let's see here.
This is fun.
4 games at once. Let's see if Ben can keep up. Ben is playing the beef. Well, he's a little more moderate this time. He's not going B4. Just B2 this time, or B3. Sorry. Okay, Bobby Shoddy. Yeah, I feel like this is still favoring white. We're still with putting the knight on D4. Always E6 ideas. Always knight F5, knight D6 ideas. Definitely, I'd say white is better here. This pawn feels weak. Let's see. Against Sai Part 2, who we've played a lot of games with today, Ben.
Yeah, I played against all the sides.
That is an annoying pin.
Pin it to win it, as I like to say.
Okay, yeah, I like that move. Just unpinning and defending at the same time. Looks good. But I think this pawn's not so weak. We could maybe push it to D4. Oh wait, we're just losing a pawn? Alright, I should stop commentating soon, I think. Against Arav, this is a 3 check game. Wow, is it time to take on G3 Arav? Alright, he goes for it. I don't believe it at all. You don't even get 1 check for it. I mean, unless his plan is to play queen takes G2, but that's just not enough. And then the white's counterattack will come extremely fast with D5 in the center. So I think Ben can probably just accept this. Yeah, if you take
it doesn't look like it comes. Well, they'll get 1 check if they give their queen, but I feel like that's not good enough.
Yeah, there's no follow up. And with no queen and 1 minor piece, hard to really give us that 3rd check.
Exactly.
All right, I'm gonna check in on Coach Luis as well. Coach Luis is defending a weak pawn. It's like both pawns are weak, but one of them is attacked a million times, so it's more weaker. No, this is not looking good. Yeah, this wins a pawn, right? If we want to hold on to this, we're gonna drop that. So now we could trade and take on B4, right? It looks like Anchi Boy is crashing through on B4 and picking up a pawn.
Sounds good to me.
Although I'm just starting to realize that he was down a pawn in the first place, so this is only equalizing. Okay, but maybe black is still for choice, like rook b3 skewer. Yeah, and rook c2 seems very loosening. Very loosening. I don't know. 93 comes to mind. Surely black has to have something here, right? Well, I don't see what it is, though. Okay, he goes 93, rook c1. Is there something here? Well, if king f2, there's rook c3, so that's a good trick. So maybe just play f6, king f7 here. Okay, well this is just playing for checks. You kind of let him off the hook a little bit. Let's see. But don't check on g2, you'll lose something. So take this, and yeah, it doesn't look like there's going to be enough to win. The rook is more active, but it can be challenged. Okay, so it keeps the knight on. That makes sense. All right, we'll check back on this game. Wait, what? We'll just lose a knight? Why do we lose a knight? Yeah, I was saying like rook here or something, right? Or just trade knights. Why did we lose a rook? Not good, Anchi Boy. You got to pay attention more. That's a whole rook. All right, let's see. Ben has won 1 game by checkmate. Let me see. That was
against the 3 check game.
That's not only a 3 checkmate. That's just a regular checkmate.
Actual
too, right?
checkmate, yeah.
Okay.
That's better, yeah.
Okay.
To get a real checkmate.
And against Bobby Shoddy, let's see. Yeah, the knight got to d6 via f5, like I predicted.
And I was up a piece against Grandmaster side, then I gave it back in a fork.
We could take a pawn here. I don't see what's wrong with that. That seems like what white deserves. They had a better position. Now they're up a pawn. Sai is definitely losing. He's down 3 pawns. Okay. We could just make more pass pawns on the king side, right? You can't hold back all these pass pawns. Well, why are we repeating? Ben is repeating.
Huh?
Sai, offer a draw to Ben.
I'm literally moving. I'm gonna flag in all the games again. I can foresee the future.
Don't you have? Oh, they didn't give you increment. I told them to give you increment, but they said no. They don't want increment.
That's okay. I can respect it.
Ugh. Ben, next week I'm just gonna title the stream "Flag the Coach," or even just flag Ben. Honestly.
Yeah, just flag me.
All right, he's got plenty of time in this game. He's basically already flagged against Sai, but he has. Come on, it's like checkmate. There's no time. Okay, he's losing on time there. All right, good job, Sai, for flagging Ben twice in one stream. I think we got to forbid Ben from taking these simul's. That is looking pretty sketchy. The good news is Ben can at least pre-move, right? If he's playing a simul, he's not going to be able to do it. Now, White can just walk in and take the bishop. I don't think Ben would have noticed.
Did someone get a queen? How did Grandmaster Sai get a queen? I didn't even notice.
Because you were pre-moving.
Good game, guys.
All right,
good game. All right.
Sai, good tricks.
I guess Ayusha had a really good, pleasant positional game, but now I had to blunder everything. I think I'm going to lose every single game except for that 3-check game. Well, and that's the only chess variant that really matters, honestly. Who cares about real chess? It's all about the 3-check.
Yeah, so stick with 3-check maybe. What?
All right, good game, Ayusha. I'm not going to play this out. Good game, guys. Good game.
Was that your 1b4 game? Oh, that was shaping up to be such a nice game, really.
I know, right? I know. It's okay.
All right. Well, I think that's a natural stopping point. We're a few minutes early, but I know some of you guys are playing in the league, right?
Exactly.
You can't really say yes or no for another 8 seconds until you hear me, but I assume that some of you guys are. I think I saw somebody say that. So anyways, good games, everybody. We will see you next week, hopefully, with more coaches, because that was a lot of work me and Ben had to put in. I don't like having to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.
All right. See you guys.